Welcome to this episode. 2020 is over and now 2021 is starting. And new year, new resolution. And I think that I'm like most of you, or at least the majority, I'm doing some resolution. Like I want to be more active. I want also to learn more mandolin music and also learn Chinese and maybe Japanese. I have a lot of projects. But this is not what I want to talk about. In fact, yes, it's related a little bit, but it's because of yesterday. Yesterday I went to the supermarket. I just wanted to buy this, some detergent for my clothes, to wash them. But I ended up buying a lot more things. Look at this picture. This is what I bought. So we can see on this picture a bunch of stuff that I don't need, that I should have not bought. I mean, a lot of chips, donuts, salami. It's incredible. Even popsicle. Who needs popsicle when it's -10 outside? So I told myself I need a challenge. I need to find something that is difficult but possible, that can stimulate my Ben the Learner mind. So I told myself, why not trying to survive with $20 every week for the upcoming weeks? Of course, $20 would be a big challenge, but it would also prevent me from buying a lot of stuff that I don't need, Like I did yesterday. That I don't need. I don't need that at all. You think I need this? I don't think so. The assumption is if I spend $20 per week max, I will not buy stuff like this. Like 30 popsicle in winter, which I don't really know why I bought it, and I should certainly put it in the freezer again. Before it get wasted. It's not because I regret buying it that I'm not gonna eat it. Or salami at $7. Imagine $7 is already 35% of my budget. It's gonna be tough. But it's gonna be challenging. And you know what? I have a lot of food remaining from the lockdown because everybody was crazy during the lockdown. Everybody went for toilet papers and all that kind of stuff. And everybody went for flours and noodle and rice. And I did not exactly the same, but I added some supply. I did buy some food for supplies, but now those supplies will be soon 1 year's old. Now I'll be honest. I have already food like I mentioned. I have rice and noodle, but the first thing that's gonna go out is what is in my fridge, and then what is in my freezer. But I have a lot of reserves, so I can still hold on with rice and noodle. But the goal is not to survive, it's just to improve my capacity in planning what I'm gonna eat. So that's the first objective. By planning what I'm gonna eat during the week, I only have to buy what I really need. This is exactly what I'm missing right now. Right now, when I go to the grocery store, I'm just going by intuition. I think I should eat that. Well, turns out I have already that in my fridge, I just didn't see it. So two things now. I have to be very aware of what is in my fridge, and I also have to make the planning. And so if I'm able to plan my week that way, it will just improve my capacity to plan. The challenge is not to know if I'm gonna survive by eating boring stuff for a long time. It's also to know how I'm gonna be able to buy stuff that will be fulfilling my mind, because I don't want to turn crazy about it. Because of course I could eat oatmeal for like a month if it was a survivor, but I'm not in a survivor or in a concentration camp, so it's not the experiment. I will also mention that there's an exception, but right now we are in lockdown in Quebec, so we cannot go to the restaurant. But if there's an event and I'm invited to go at the restaurant, well, I'm not gonna go in the restaurant and say I'm just gonna eat a salad because it's gonna blow up my $20 budget. $20, it's just for what I'm gonna buy to the convenience store or the grocery store. But if I'm invited for supper or dinner or lunch, whatever, of course I'm gonna pay and I'm gonna enjoy. It's not like a religion I'm building, it's just an experiment. So I'm gonna try it. And it looks ridiculous maybe on the outside, but it's a mind experiment in the inside. So probably I will do update every 2 weeks, not every week, because I've not done a video of Ben the Learner in a year, I think, so I'll try not to be too optimistic. But I'm gonna talk about how it goes for the first 2 weeks and what's the status of my fridge. Because right away my fridge looks like this. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. And my freezer looks like this. Well, to be honest, it's a little bit like in a mess, but I'll working on that. I don't have a big freezer. That's only the thing I can store. So follow me in my adventure and please make a comment or put some suggestion of what I should buy for $20. Because right now with the potato, tomato and peanuts, that's almost what I got. So that was Ben the Learner and see you in 2 weeks.